Hey rookies, so today I was just wanting to talk to you why I made the switch to Next.js. Previously I used React Router, and I talked to a few people and they had said that they really like Next.js more than React Router. They said it's just a lot more easy to use, a lot simpler, a lot easier to deploy as well, using Vercel. So I thought I'd make a video on why some juniors should swap, because I know a lot of possible boot camps use React Router, and it's good to know because it is good to know like how this stuff kind of works. But once you get the kind of gist of it, just go to Next. Like, it makes life so much easier. So first off, I just want to talk about the ease of using Next.js, because it is built on top of React. So like, if you're already familiar with React, you're going to just feel right at home. But what really sets Next.js apart is how it simplifies like common tasks. If you need to set up a server-side rendering, like Next.js just handles that out of the box, and you don't need to do any configuration. And like, if you want to create some dynamic routes, which is what React Router was for me when I was going through bootcamp, it's literally as simple as creating just a new file in the pages directory. But for this, it's called the app directory, and I'll show you later. Yeah, so this framework just removes so much boilerplate and just makes it easy to focus on building features, which is why it's good to just get into it. And I really enjoy using it. It just makes me feel like I'm able to get into actually building the app a lot faster than if I was just using React Router DOM. Next.js also is really good for full stack development. It's perfect for just juniors, seniors. I know seniors who still use it to be able to easily dabble themselves into the backend, because the API route feature lets you build your own backend directly within the Next.js app, which is very convenient, and it's also a great learning experience. I myself have just like kind of started using Next.js within the past maybe 2 to 3 months, and I found an absolute game changer. I did a quick course on Udemy, and yeah, it's been awesome. Next.js also has an amazing developer experience. It has a huge amount of docs for just everything you need, and honestly, you can pretty much learn how to use all of Next.js just by reading these docs. So in my terminal, you can easily see how I've made a Next app. You can just do npx create next app at latest, and then put yes or no for whichever one. I would recommend no for source directory and yes for app router. So I've made a little example of how Next.js really works, especially the file routing system. So within here, this layout is pretty much how you normally would lay out like an app. Like, you can have some starting classes just for the whole app, so like containers and stuff like that. And then this page is simply just the first page you'll go onto. So right here, this uses localhost 3000. So right here, this is the first page. As you can see, there's been no routes added to it. But underneath this, you can put dashboard. I like to do it just to make it clean. It doesn't affect anything. It's just a way to clean up your file structure. So right here we have next page. And essentially how this works is you name the folder what you want the next route to be. So in this instance, the next route should be next page. And within there you have to put a page.tsx or JSX. And in here I have a link to the next page. So if I click this link here, which is on the main page, which takes me to /next page, then I should go to next page, and that shows what is in this page.tsx. It does get a little annoying with all these page.tsx's, but you get used to it. And then since this next page is nested within next page, if I click this, it's going to go to the route of next page / next page. But now, as you can see, we have this folder here called same page within the first route. Same as where next page is. So what this means is if I click go to the same page, it takes me right here. Gets rid of next page and just takes me to the same page, which is what I have written here. There is more to Next.js, but I just want to give you a short brief as to why I made the switch. I mean, here's an example of a router using React Router, and it just looks, to me, it just looks like a lot more. And speaking to other developers, they all say that the main thing that they use is definitely React and Next.js. So it's definitely the future. It's made by Vercel as well, so that allows for easy deployment on Vercel, which I've used many times. It's free and it's awesome. So good. But yeah, if you would like to learn more about Next.js, I could leave a link in the description for the course that I took on Udemy, or just go on Udemy and search up Next.js course, and they're all pretty good. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.